While some countries in Europe have suspended the use of the AstraZeneca vaccine due to concerns that some who were vaccinated developed blood clots, health authorities in some Caribbean countries, including St. Kitts and Nevis, have expressed confidence in the vaccine and are continuing their use. In neighboring Antigua and Barbuda, close to 25,000 persons have already taken the vaccine. According to head of news and sports at ABS TV and radio, Garfield Burford, the health authorities are continuing the use of the vaccine and have been assured that the batch used there is not the same used in Europe.
He's been assured by all the regulators, including, and of course he's also assured by the World Health Organization, indicating yesterday, as recently as yesterday, that the country should continue to use the Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. CARFA has also given an indication on it as well. CARFA has indicated that it's not the same batch that's being used in Europe as being used here in the Caribbean as well. CARFA has also indicated that these are matters that are being investigated, and it's encouraging people that anybody who's had any adverse reaction, they should contact their respective health authorities in their respective countries. So the health minister is saying that, look, he's comforted by the assurances given by the World Health Organization and CARFA and PAHO about the safety and efficacy of the Oxford AstraZeneca jab, and he's going to continue to work with that level of assurance. In the meantime, the vaccination program has gone extraordinarily well. In fact, he seems to be pleasantly surprised.
Journalist Zara Burton from Jamaica said the authorities there have signaled their intent to continue using the vaccine based on WHO guidelines. She did, however, say that there's some hesitancy amongst the public.
There has been some resistance. There was one protest last week by a small group, and they're saying that this particular COVID-19 vaccine, the government needs to say how specifically individuals who are harmed by this vaccine would be compensated, because the government reported here in Jamaica that it had signed an indemnity agreement with AstraZeneca, essentially absolving them of any issues if something were to happen to individuals who take the vaccine. So the group was calling on the government to explain explicitly how injuries will be dealt with and paid for if there is something that should go wrong.
Zara and Garfield were guests on Voice of the Caribbean Radio's Let's Talk St. Kitts and Nevis program on Tuesday at www.voiceofthecaribbean.net. Chief of Staff at the JNF Hospital, Dr. Carmen Wilkinson, in an interview on state media ZAZ TV, reassured the public that the vaccine was safe and there was no evidence it causes blood clots.
The World Health Organization has said that its advisory committee on vaccine safety is currently reviewing the reports, but there is no reason for any alarm at all. They have insisted that the AstraZeneca vaccine is an excellent vaccine, and the halting is just a precautionary measure. We know that the AstraZeneca vaccine is the main vaccine that is being used by the World Health Organization through the COVAX facility, and they plan to distribute about 2 billion doses worldwide to immunize at least 20% of the world's populations. Have been developing across for a number of reasons before. If, for example, somebody is elderly, obese, sedentary, if somebody has a cast on their leg for a long time, if they had pelvic surgery and they were bedridden, these persons can develop clots. And we don't have any information as yet as to the condition of the 22 persons who would have developed the clots. And that's why they're saying that there is no direct causal relationship. But of course, with any new vaccine, if there are any reports, then they would be investigated.
Over 6,000 doses of the AstraZeneca vaccine have been administered in St. Kitts and Nevis.